For the first time in a long time, I took a trip with my family, and I was sitting in the cabin. Hi, my name is Darren. I'm my dad, airline pilot, driver electric cars, and we took a trip to Atlanta for the weekend right before school starts. Why? Because the flights were open. And first stop, though, was the Capital One Lounge. We had the Capital One Venture X card, great card. Got to Atlanta, I rented a Kia EV6, same price as a mid-sized car, but so cheap and fun to drive. But I forgot the car seat. So we had to go back to Target and get a car seat because I'm not renting one because I'm cheap. It was cheaper to buy a new one than rent one from Hertz for 3 days. Anyway, I went to the Georgia Aquarium. We've been there a few times. First time for my youngest, and it was an amazing experience. It's expensive, but we all had a great time. And then I had a very interesting experience there.
Oh my gosh, I know who you are. On TikTok. Oh my god. Sorry, he's a pilot.
This is Patrick. You totally surprised me, by the way. I had no expectation of being recognized at the Atlanta Aquarium, but thank you for saying hi. We spent the next couple of hours at the aquarium. And a quick note about why we picked Atlanta. My airline has a feature called Best Bets. You tell it where you are, how many days off you have, and it tells you where you can go where flights were open. Well, with Atlanta, the flights were wide open going there and coming back. And it's a fun city, so we picked it. Of course, it could have gotten full, as every other employee of my company has access to the same tool. Once we're done at the aquarium, we went across the street to a park, Centennial Park, played for a bit, and then headed back to the hotel. Again, this hotel has free charging for electric cars. I don't pay to drive this thing. They had one normal charger and 2 Tesla chargers. The next morning, we had breakfast with Stephanie and Brent. I met them on TikTok, and I don't have photos with them from that morning because I'm bad about taking selfies. We then headed to Six Flags Over Georgia. We live very close to Six Flags Over Texas. We have members there, so we used a membership to go to Six Flags Over Georgia. Hot day, we got there early. They had a pretty neat ride. This one had like a little rudder you can use to control your vehicle. My 6-year-old had a great time. She rode a ton of rides. I get motion sickness, so I don't ride rides anymore. Yeah, I said that. But we had a good time. We went on a carousel. We went. My oldest drove me around in the car, and the youngest drove my wife in the car. Long day, very hot. And when we were done, we headed over to the Dwarf House, the original Chick-fil-A, because they like Chick-fil-A, and it's pretty neat. Giant Chick-fil-A, where, of course, you can also order a hamburger. And my 6-year-old can find friends anywhere. Everywhere she went, she found friends to play with, and she had a great time, even in the hot sun. Then headed back to the hotel, good night's rest, got up early the next morning for the flight back to Dallas. Why? Because flights were open. The 6 a.m. flight was wide open. We took the 7:45 flight, which was delayed by 30 minutes for crew rest. Again, great free charging. Model X charging over there, and my rental car, again, had a full battery. Well, 99%, but again, full battery in the morning for free. The EV6 is one of the most normal driving electric cars I've ever driven, and again, it's my go-to electric car. There's my 12-year-old, not happy about being seen in the morning. We got on the little train, very hot and stuffy, Atlanta airport. You can do better. Not comfortable at all. I'm doing my whole dad thing, trying to improve the situation. Headed to the Admirals Club, thanks to my wife's membership. We all got some breakfast. Not great, but good. Grabbed my coffee. My 6-year-old grabbed her coffee. It's Powerade. And headed to the gate. This flight was so wide open, and the gate agents were so awesome. They gave us each like a seat in between us. There's over 100 open seats. So 2 of us on one side, 2 of us on the other side. Got back to Dallas just fine. And this is how I know my 12-year-old is my kid. She filmed the landing, unprompted. I actually moved to a different row because the baby behind me was kicking my seat. And my 12-year-old sent me this video after the flight of her video of the landing. Anyway, it's kind of a short video. Have a great day. And as always, thank you for stopping by.